Hey guys, I'm going to try to get this video done really fast because it is freezing out here and I'm only wearing a sweatshirt and I thought I'd be warm enough and I'm not. So this is my video of our 2020 Christmas lights outside. My annual video that I do every year. A little late this year, I think. That's because I've had finals going on and other stuff, and yeah, I've been pretty busy, so step forward. There's a big truck coming. But anyway, so this year I have a few new things. I've moved some stuff around. I think it looks nice, so we'll start over here. So first of all, I have the lamppost lit with the garland that has the LEDs attached to it. This is 100 LEDs, I believe. And yeah, this is the same one we had last year. My mom put a bow on it. The bow is new, I think, this year. And it's plugged into the socket on the side of the socket where it's like an adapter for the bulb in there. So another car. This is something new this year. I'm starting with the new thing, I guess. The fence lights. Normally I used to have just regular white mini lights kind of draped along each fence post like that. But this year we got a new fence. I don't know if you noticed, but this fence is new. And they put, I don't know what they did, it's the same length, but like the mini lights I have they aren't long enough anymore. So I was like, I'll just go out and buy another set of mini lights. But then I was like, what if I get LEDs and just use like a whole new like just new lights entirely for the fence? So I picked up these, and they are multi/white. Well, anyways, just had a couple of people walking by. I wanted to pause, but these lights, they are multicolored/white, and what I thought that meant was that they were going to be like kind of like those GE color changing ones that like kind of like fade through different like color changing patterns and like really pretty. All they do is they just flip-flop the whole set between white and colored, and they have different settings, and it's like just white fading, just colored fading, and then there's like flashing, and there's the chasing flash, which is really stupid. It's just like two flashes and then another two flashes and then like fading between the colors. It's really stupid. I don't get it, but I keep it on the fading between the colors setting because I just think it gives a variance. Because like I couldn't decide if I wanted colored lights or white lights here, but I like these. So, and I wrapped them around the fence pieces this year instead of just draping them across, because this is a set of 600, I think, LEDs. Yeah, it's a lot. Very long. So then over here on the Japanese maple, I've got, this is the same lights I usually put on it. It's the multicolored, multifunction lights and the white linear mounting technology LEDs. These are set on in wave and wrap them around the trunk and the lower branches, and then linear mounting technology LEDs I just sort of swirled around the upper branches. Normally I do like a zigzag kind of thing, but I thought I'd just do differently and just do like a swirl, you know. And these I had a bit of an issue with at the end of last year, actually. A couple of wires had broken. I think you can kind of see it right here. This one had broken right at the LED, and I had to solder it back on. And this is the very first LED, so like the whole set didn't work. So I soldered that back on, and there was another one at the very end that did that same thing. But now it's all working. Hopefully they'll last. I don't know, they're kind of cheap, but they're pretty old though, actually. So then I've got the LED net light on these bushes right here. This is also not changed. This is the same that I usually do. And of course, you've heard about these sets of LED net lights were left by the previous owners of the house. And so on this window, I've also done what I usually do, where I put the 16 function, multifunction, red, green, blue mini lights around it. Hey, you can see my mom in the window there. And the multicolored random flashing icicle lights under the window. And then those are set to combination. and then those are just random flash. And then around the door I have the green mini lights. So yeah, look quite nice. And then we've also got the LEDs in this window. These are the old LEDs that I've had for quite a while now. And in every window we have candles. And we only did the candles in the front window this year, not in the back, in the side windows for some reason. It's like we didn't do them in those windows. Did we do them in those windows before? I don't remember if we did them in the side windows on that side. I know we did them in the bedroom side windows. So then, you probably saw that we also have along the roof line of the house the icicle lights as usual, as well. And these are all the same ones, the old set down there, and then the new sets on this part of the house. So then, on this bush we got the regular incandescent mini lights, net light, again left by the previous owners, and this is also another normal thing that we do. And then around this bay window we got another set of red, green, blue multi-function lights, same as those, but these are set on the mixed function, and this is also an older set, slightly older. But we had both these sets for years. So and then in the middle of the bay window I've got this is something I did last year and I decided to do again. We've got the multi-function tree topper plaque, 8 functions, well technically 6 functions with steady on and combination. But yeah, it's set on combination. It automatically goes to combination when it turns on, it doesn't have memory. And I put this in the window last year. I put it again in the window again this year because I really like it. I haven't had any issues of it falling like down from where it's mounted up there yet, so I had a couple of issues with that last year. So then on this bush I've got, these are actually the mini lights that I used to put on the fence. It's a set of, I think 150, and then another set of just 100. I didn't do anything on this bush last year, and I thought I'd do something this year, since I had the extra lights from not doing them on the fence. So, it looks okay. And then around the vinyl railing, I've got on this side the vintage 80s multicolored mini lights. Although I'm pretty sure that over half of the bulbs are not original, have been replaced. The set still is vintage. This was the set that we got from my grandpa's stuff when he died. I still have the original box to it somewhere. I think I'm using it to store other stuff. And then on this railing I've got some C9s, and these are, it's a newer string. This is actually one of the strings. This is the string that we used to put on the shed window at the old house. The one that the squirrels chewed through. That used to be the walkway lights, but squirrel chewed through it, now we can't, and it's broken right there. But we've got a set, I've got several different C9 bulbs in here. Some are newer, some are older, some of them twinkle. That's an older painted, inside painted ceramic blue, and then there's another, that one's an inside paint. I think I have all inside paint, 3 inside painted ceramic ones, 3 twinklers, and then 2 regular greens. I don't know why. But anyway, the Christmas spinner thing's still here. I'm so surprised that this thing still hasn't broken, but like it's over 10 years old now. It's probably more like 15 or 16 years old. Yeah. And then over here, I think this is all the same. I've got the not walkway lights anymore, but the C9s down here on the spikes. And these are all newer bulbs, transparent bulbs. I got all 5 colors in there. I think I got new bulbs at the end of last year because all my blues burned out or something. So now I got nice deep rich blues instead of the faded ones I used to have. But this is new actually. On this bush I've got some icicle lights just kind of draped messily across the bushes for no other reason than I had these extra icicle lights. There's 3 strings in here. There's the green wire string that my grandma gave me. There's a newer white wire string that's like the same age as the new ones up there. And then there's one of the old ones that we used to put on our old house, like on the easement. That's actually about as old as that one. So these I used to put on the put these on the back porch last year, but I decided not to do that this year because I just didn't really feel like it. So I just decided to put them on here because I thought there needed to be lights on here. I did C9s on here last year, but that string of C9s broke. So yeah. And then on this wall of the house, I've got the icicle lights. Like I mentioned, this is the old string. The big tube light star, still working, and then the blue LED twinkling icicle lights, which I really do like now. I used to not like them, but now I do like them. So, and then candles in these windows as well. And then on this side of the house, I've got that set of LEDs that used to be chasing, but now it's just steady glowing because I converted it because the chasing was annoying. Just up there on the roof line, nothing special. No candles in these windows this year, like I mentioned. My mom just didn't feel like doing it. So then over here in the yard, I've got the spiral trees and reindeer all together this year. I've got all 4 of the spiral trees working, still here. I need to replace a bunch of bulbs in that one. I do have bulbs on the way. I used up all the rest of the ones from last year. So the big one, the second largest one, the third largest one, and the smallest one. And then the little deer right here. Used to put him up there. And then the big deer over here. We used to put him over there. And then the big deer still works this year. I had very few issues with it this year, actually. No, I had like maybe 2 burned out bulbs, I think. And like none of the sections were out. And the motor still works, didn't need any issues with that, so, you know. Is there anything else? There's nothing on the back of the house this year, like I said. I mean, there's a little solar Christmas tree thing that doesn't work. I try to get it to work. I think oh, well, I guess it does work. It'll probably go out. The switch is kind of messed up. I think it's corroded. I think I need to just take it out. But no, that does work. I forgot to mention up here around this door, we've got the other set of green mini lights. And we also have on this window, oh no! Well, we have the 50 multicolored mini lights around this window, and the star, which is supposed to be up here, like that, the flashing, one-way flashing star. I don't know what happened. Clip fell. I thought this one was on a command hook. Hang on, give me 1 second, I'll pause. There. That's much better. So like I was saying, I have the 50 multicolored mini lights around this window and the vintage 80s one-way flashing star, black / tree topper on the window. And no candle in this window because it's impractical. The outlet's on the other side of the wall and it's by a sink, so no way that's gonna happen. Alright. So, yeah. Oh, and those candles in those windows are there all year round, but you've probably seen those. I think that's about it for this video. Show you the house. Oh, I forgot our projector. We have on the, you can kind of see it right there, we have the projector with the snowflakes on that portion of the roof line. Yeah, I forgot about that, but don't think I forgot about anything else. So that's it. That is this year's 2020 Christmas lights outside. Thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas, and more to come.